Now we discuss with the window of heaven points introduction. Although these points clearly form a group of category of points, they are actually not explicitly mentioned in the ancient texts as a category of points. For example, modern Chinese acupuncture dictionaries have no entries for window of heaven points. However, chapter 21 of the spiritual axis clearly lists some of the window of heaven points as a group of points with common characteristics. This chapter says stomach 9 is located on the artery on the side of the neck. Stomach 9 pertains to the bright young channel of the foot stomach and is situated in front of the muscle on the side of the neck. The point Li18 is on the bright young channel of the hand. Large intestine is located behind the muscle of the side of the neck. Next to it, there is TB16 pertaining to the lesser young channel of the hand, the triple burner. Still next to it is bladder 10 of the greater young channel of the foot, the bladder. The channel or blood vessel below the axilla belongs to the greater yin of the hand, the lungs, and the point is called lung 3. The same chapter then lists the symptoms for which each of these points is used. For headache from rebellious yang and fullness of the chest with breathlessness, use stomach 9. For sudden loss of voice, use Li18 and bleed the root of the tongue. For sudden deafness with excess qi, blurred vision, and diminished hearing, use TB16. For sudden twitching, epilepsy, and dizziness with inability of the legs to support the body, use bladder 10. For sudden severe thirst, rebellious qi, liver, and lungs struggling against each other, and bleeding from mouth and nose, use lung 3. These are the 5 regions of windows of heaven. Thus, this chapter of the spiritual axis mentions only 5 windows of heaven points. Chapter 2 of the same book adds another 5 to make a total of 10 as follows. Stomach 9, Li18, TB16, bladder 10, lung 3, Ren 22, SI16, SI17, or GB9, Do 16, PC1. Some doctors thought that SI17 should in fact be GB9. This would be more logical since each of the 6 young channels would then be represented. With the exception of lung 3 and PC1, all the points are on the neck, which confirms the nature of these points as gateways of qi between the head and the body. 7 out of these 10 points contain the word heaven in their name. The window of heaven points have certain common characteristics and actions. The main common action is that of regulating the ascending and descending of qi to and from the head. All the window of heaven points except 2, PC1, and lung 3 are situated on the neck, which is strategic crossroad of qi between the head and the torso. These points can therefore be used when there is an imbalance of qi between the head and the body with too much qi or too little qi in the head. Too much qi in the head is generally due to rebellious qi rushing upward, and these points are widely used to subdue rebellious qi from the head. Stomach 9 is probably the best example of this action. Most of the window of heaven points subdue rebellious qi from the head, which can manifest as lung qi, stomach qi, and liver qi especially. The following is a brief list of indication of the window of heaven points related to subduing rebellious qi. Stomach 9, rebellious lung qi, fullness of chest, restlessness, rebellious stomach qi, vomiting, rebellious liver qi, headache, dizziness. Li18, rebellious lung qi, cough, wheezing. TB16, rebellious liver qi, headache, dizziness. And bladder 10, rebellious liver qi, those having headache, dizziness, Lung 3, rebellious lung qi, those with cough, wheezing, breathlessness. Ren 22, rebellious lung qi, those with cough, fullness of chest, breathlessness, rebellious stomach qi, vomiting. SI 16, rebellious liver qi, those with headache. SI 17, rebellious lung qi, those with cough, wheezing, breathlessness, rebellious stomach qi, vomiting. Do 16, rebellious lung qi, breathlessness, rebellious stomach qi, vomiting, rebellious liver qi, headache, dizziness, head wind. PC1, rebellious lung qi, cough, fullness of chest, breathlessness, rebellious liver qi, headache. By virtue of their capacity to subdue rebellious qi from the head, many of the window of heaven points have a mental, emotional effect, especially in anxiety, insomnia, and mental restlessness deriving from rushing upward of qi. For example, in liver yang rising, liver fire, heart fire, kidney empty heat, etc. As they regulate the ascending and descending of qi to and from the head, these points can also do the opposite, that is, promote the rising of clear yang to the head. The rising of clear yang to the head will brighten the sense orifices, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, and the mind's orifices. This can therefore be used to open the mind's orifices in people with slightly manic behavior, obsession, confused thinking, confusion about slight issues, etc. Window of heaven points. All bar 2 situated on the neck regulate the ascending and descending qi to and from the neck, used for imbalances of the qi between the head and the body, subdue rebellious qi from the head, calm the mind by subduing rebellious qi. They can also promote the rising of clear qi to the head.